today is a fun day. I've started filming the video on this and haven't done anything to it. So that video is for another day. But today we have our base map back from the tuner. So hopefully, assuming I got everything put back together correctly on the Subaru, we should be able to have that thing started up tonight. Have a first start and most likely a little rip, assuming it runs correctly, which it should. So in the meantime, we gotta pull this sucker out and move, well, maybe push the Subaru a little farther forward so we have more room to walk around it, and then flash the base map onto the ECU and give her a crank, see if she starts. So I'm excited. Hopefully, last time we tried to start this thing, if you remember in the last video, we, my friend helping me, forgot to connect the starter, or the second wire to the starter. So it just kind of clicked and didn't do anything. And so I don't actually even know if it cranks over, but it should, because we hooked up the starter correctly now. So we'll see. There's a couple factors. Alright, let's grab the access port and get the tune loaded on this thing. Hopefully I did everything correctly. I'm excited, too excited. The car's filthy, so don't mind that. Pine cone. Cigarette butt. I knew this car smelled funky. This is going to be such a project, and that's why I'm swapping the interior from that car to this car. Dude, there's even freaking Band-Aids. The fact that I'm touching this thing is crazy. There's Band-Aids, there's cigarette butts. I'm sure naked butts have been in that thing at one point. It's horrible, dude. It's horrible. This car has its own problems because it sat for 2 years and is a little bit moldy. Unfortunately on a couple of the seats, but it's just that surface that you can vacuum off, use some stain remover, shampoo it. But as far as I know, that one hasn't been smoked in. It's a Subaru, so the previous owner maybe was a vapor, I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be much better than this nasty interior here that's all destroyed. And this one's a gray interior, that one's black. I like black a lot better. I think that's kind of what the route I wanted to go. So, plus that has red stitch seats, like I've talked about before. You've heard all of this, but let's get into flashing the ECU. The money people are, I get, it's not all for the money. I like cars, and this is the best way for me to work on cars, do car stuff, and make money from it. Yes, it's a lot of work. You have no idea how hard it is to work a full-time job, and do YouTube, and all this, and film on just filming. Doing this stuff to the cars. It makes a job take twice as long. So yeah. And now this heavy hood opens like it should because we put the new used hood struts on it. That's not good. Yeah, no, probably not. I'm going to turn this to the on position. All the gauges light up, and then flash down to tune. We're gonna flash the new ECU map onto this. Right here, you can kind of see just ECU reflash. I loaded the tune through the access port software on my computer that the tuner emailed me, and so hopefully it all works out here. Now we select ECU reflash. And we should see my base map right there. All right, here we go. Stick the key in, make sure it's in neutral, e-brake is on, if she starts up. Dude!
It worked.
Oh, stumbling a little, stumbling. It was doing this when I bought it. essentially, it had this problem when I bought that car over there, the junk car. And I thought it was due to a couple broken things. But now it's doing the same thing, which can be scary. I'm going to try to get it out, see if I can cruise down the road, see what happens. Nate's going to have to hop in a nasty passenger seat. See if it dies.
She's fighting for life.
The weird thing is it's only getting codes for an O2 sensor. I wonder if a coil pack went bad, because I didn't change them. I thought about it. I should have, because they're kind of a booger to get to. From up here. Not horrible, not great. I don't think I forgot to plug anything in. All right, well, let's see if I can get it to run long enough to drive it. Probably not. It starts out smooth and then gets rough. Day 2. So obviously we haven't been able to get this thing started. I dove into some diagnosing, checked everything, swapped mass airflow sensors with the parts car, swapped coil packs, just everything. And it still runs like crap. So after doing diagnosing, staying up till 1 in the morning last night, I figured out that the injectors, because I'm going off of receipts as far as the build goes here, but the injectors are blue, which means they're stock Denso injectors and not Injector Dynamics 1050X injectors. So with that, I reached out to my tuner and then he sent me a new base map for stock injectors. So that should fix it. And 2, the O2 sensor location from the 09 chassis to the 08 is slightly different. In the 08, it requires a longer wire and because it connects to a different point on the harness. And so we had to meticulously remove the old one that with the short wire, which was hard. Ended up having to cut off the wires just so I could get a full-size socket on all sides. And then we worked it, heated, all that stuff. Finally got it out, got the new one in and hooked up correctly, so that should get rid of a code, and it should also help it run smoother, assuming this base map works. So we are going to load this base map and see what happens when we go to start the car. Got the new base map loaded from the computer onto this, and we're going to get this, turn this on. Fingers crossed, boys. We'll see. I really, really hope this works. It's smoother than it was, right? Way smoother. It sounds like it's missing a little still, but it's actually running now. This is so promising. And no check engine light as of right now, which is good. Flashing TPMS light, which is okay. Oh, we got check engine light. Cylinder 3 misfire. Let's change that coil pack. This is freaking awesome. So that is so good. Now all we need to do is get in there. I'm gonna change a coil pack real quick. Said cylinder 3, and hopefully that fixes it. We'll see. Change the coil pack. We'll see how she runs now. Hopefully good. Sounds the same, doesn't it? I might take her for a rip and see what happens. That axle, dude. It almost doesn't feel like an axle. Sounds like something's like dragging and flapping. It's weird. It feels gone. Like you can feel it when you're rolling. I have to do transmission. It's not the axle, it's the transmission. She runs, which is very good. Weird little misfire thing on cylinder 3. We'll try changing one more coil pack for funsies. Don't mind the smoke. That's just fluids burning off that ran all down everywhere. But yeah, the transmission is El Dunzo. It's shot, which would have been nice to know when I took the engine out. But good news is we have a second transmission. The only thing it's gonna cost me is time. So, whatever. But first we do need to get, I still would like this thing to run good, and it's not running great yet, but it's running a lot better. I think I'm actually going to close this video out here. I know it's a slightly shorter video. It's running, that's great. We know more about the car. The transmission is shot, but it's running-ish. It needs that misfire fixed, and I'm thinking that'll help keep it from dying too, but I'm super stoked. This is awesome. So anyways, see you guys next time.